Did you on mute? No, mute was the CC side. Probably is I'm by you.
Perfect.
Is that
I
mute?
have.
Oh, no, don't worry.
Do you have anyone to play bird?
Like, how's it not flash?
They don't know I'm playing.
I'm on your flash right now. Nice.
What's up, guys? Today we are going to be doing an operator guide on how to play as Nomad. We're talking about all about how to be aggressive as Nomad, where to place down your Airjabs, and how to rank up and excel while playing Nomad. Let's get to it. Let's start with the loadout. So here you have the AK-74. Honestly, you can run like, I would run a 1.5 probably, because it is a little bit of a jumpy gun recoil wise, and you can't run a grip. This is normally the secondary option for Nomad. Most people tend to run the ARX 200, which is, I'm not sure if you guys play Ayana. I mean, I know I do, but it is the version of Ayana's gun that was nerfed, and there's a reason for it. This is putting people down extremely fast with barely any recoil. So this gun is extremely strong at just winning that first initial engagement. You have a vertical grip. I run a 1.5. Honestly, amazing gun. AK is not bad if you want 40 bullets. I mean, that's the biggest draw, is that there's double the ammo. So if you want a little bit more ammo, try the AK. But if you want a little bit more stopping power, try the ARX. And then these two pistols, I mean, it should be pretty obvious which one I run here. You just run the PRB and put a suppressor on it because it doesn't affect the gun in any really significant way. So I'd run the suppressor on that. Then you can have flash charges or breaching charges. Honestly, between these two, most of the time you are going to bring flash charges, but I will bring breaching charges if I plan on playing vertical, so I can reach the floor and then I can air job off the flanks, which we're going to talk about soon. All right, next we're going to be talking about Nomad's air jab. So you're going to get 3 of these. So you're going to want to place them on an area that you don't want the defenders to walk through, because it will knock them on their back on the floor, and you're going to be able to deal with them very easily. So let's say place an air jab like that. They will be able to peek this door like so, but they'll never be able to walk through this door without destroying it. Defenders can destroy it with several different ways. They can throw an impact or a nitro right there. They can come in sometimes to shoot it if they position themselves like this, but if they walk out too far, they're going to get knocked on the ground, on the floor, and it'd be very easy to be dealt with. So I'll shoot an air jab like that as I like push in through study. I'll your gun up, and you push in through. Maybe throw a flashbang that way. Boom, and then I'll walk this way. Keep my gun up. Make it through that way, and then I'll place another air jab like so, and then I'll push down this way. So now, if they try to come up the staircase, they're also going to hit the air jab. It makes a lot of noise, like you can hear, but it will slow down the defenders where they have to shoot the air jab. And if they don't pay attention to it, if they're sprinting like so, they're not going to know exactly where the air jab is, and they're probably going to hit it. Give you a lot of time to be able to deal with them. The Nomad is really good for holding off flanks or for making aggressive plays. So when I say for making aggressive plays, what I do with the air jabs, let's say we're attacking the trophy site, like trophy statue right here. Those Nomad, I'll push in like master, and then I'll air jab like here, and then I'll like shoot through the head holes and go to the bathroom, and knowing that they cannot walk through that door unless they impact or something. Like, I'm gonna hear probably an impact on this door. It is really hard for them to like walk, like kind of crouch walk through and like shoot the air jab off without just triggering it, and they're going to be completely exposed obviously doing this. So most people are not going to be doing this in situations where an attacker might be. When you leave them, like, you know how I put those air jab at study door, if I'm not over there, someone may shoot it in a way that I'm not going to be able to tell. So always make sure that you have intel or teammates playing around your air jabs, so you guys are able to act off the intel, because when they do get incapacitated by it, it's only for about 1.5 seconds. So someone does have to be somewhat nearby to be able to react to it and claim that kill. But if you aren't there, you can still at least know that somebody's coming. All right, so now I'm going to show you guys how I play Nomad while I'm playing like vertical. So I like to do this more as Nomad than I do as Sledge, purely for this reason. So here we push in, we're going to drone everything out, make sure everything's good to go, and then I'm going to come in, air jab off the door, then I'm going to air jab off that door, and let's say the site is downstairs, right? Then I'm also going to air jab that area right there, and then I can feel free to open the floor to my heart's content, and I'll be good to go. I will leave a drone though near top red, so I am aware when someone is coming this way, because the Airjabs are going to stop them from fully coming in, but they are going to be able to be like at the door. You do need to be aware, like when you're like in this position, that you are still in danger. You can place the Nomad further out, like either there, around the corner, or like there. For the 90, you place it like there or like there. You want to be even more safe, but you're gonna have plenty of time to work that vertical. When you're an operator like Sledge, I can work more vertical, but my flanks are going to be completely unprotected, so I am going to have to rely on drones and my teammates to really make sure I'm safe. But with Nomad, I can kind of do it all by myself, and then work the vertical down in the kitchen downstairs. All right, let's go through some Nomad gameplay now. So here, I do believe I do lose this round, but we're going to be talking about everything I do as Nomad and why. I mean, you guys are going to see what happens here. So I air jab off, so if someone pushes forward, they are going to hit that air jab and give me time to deal with them. I throw a drone out, trying to see. Someone shoots that drone, so I know instantly. And someone is close to the door in a way that they were going to be able to have a gun up on the door. So I know they're close. The zombie comes out. Not gonna be able to do anything. I see the Doke following me, so I try to push the other way. Doke goes in all the way, so I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'll just come back. Someone peeks out. Always have your crosser up, ready for the firefight. You don't need to reload, especially with the reload cancel change. You as long as you have a couple bullets in your gun, you're good to go. People might think that you're gonna fall back and reload, so pushing when you still have a little bit of ammo in your gun is honestly the play sometimes. Try to find a shot there. We miss it. I shoot another air jab just to buy me some time. I reload. Try to watch my flank. I thought I heard somebody. We deal with him. I was here. This was a little tough because my crosshair wasn't fully up, but I thought I heard somebody, so I was kind of getting ready to respond. See, I heard that Nitro. He natches the wall, and we're already like, I see that hole open. I know that he's instantly going to be like somewhere in there, so I just start shooting. He just happens to be in the middle. Take him out. We find another. Keep that crosshair up. Flashbang them out. They fall back. So I go get the diffuser. A little bit of stutter in there. So we drop. Take him out. Keep that crosser up. I see the shadow, and we do end up losing this round, but this gun is a powerhouse. So honestly, yeah, because I'm just running out of time, and we just barely missed that shot. But Nomad is a powerhouse. That gun is honestly insane. That's why Ayana's was taken away, and you have to use it with a 1x. Nomad still has the 1.5 with a vertical grip. It is just as good as Ayana's gun used to be. Don't be afraid to take these firefights because it is an amazing gun. So I do want to emphasize a little bit more about the air jobs now, though. All right, so here I'm going to die, but my teammate is going to get my trade, and we're going to talk about what happens here. So I'm going to air job this door because it's already opened, ready for a run out. So we push over to east. I'm trying to push over here. I'm trying to flashbang this guy. Guy hits an air jab, gets knocked on his back. My teammate's next to me and has a lot of time to deal with this guy. Guy runs out and he does kill me, but he gets the trade. In this situation, without an air jab, the chances that both of us die there are almost 100%. But that air jab gave us enough time to be able to at least turn and get a 1-for-1. And right now we're still in a 4v2 position, definitely still in the driver's seat. So the air jabs are going to be extremely nice. Granted, with Nomad, you aren't going to be able to have much soft destruction, like you can't destroy shields. Opening walls is a little bit tricky, but it's still really nice because a lot of times you aren't doing any of that, especially with the current year 8 meta. It's a lot of run and gun Call of Duty. Nomad does give you a little bit of that space to feel like you're confident in like not having to get pushed consistently. I had plenty of time to deal with that flank, at least turn around and start taking shots. No, smoke hit me, but then Doke was also there to also get that trade. So Nomad is a flank watch, but honestly, none of the utility you have is really super necessary for your team to succeed in the round. So don't be afraid to be a little bit more aggressive. I'll play Nomad like a flank watch, but you need to be able to turn on that entry when you need to. Especially when you have Ayana's old gun, just pretend you're still Ayana. So I'm going to entry here as Nomad. I know someone's half wall. We take that shot, rip his head off. I heard someone swing and we just pre-fired the crosshair. Toward his head, take him out. We push out. Cross it ready. I hear the doke. We take another one out. Pushing with our crosser up. Air jabbing off metal so they can't walk up on us, so we can do whatever we want up here. Air jab off security doors, so when they do flank, they are going to have to go off a stubble, or they're going to have to shoot that air jab, which I'll hear. Peeking down as I push through. Don't know if anyone's in CC. Trying to bait this guy to start shooting at me to see if he's actually in there. Don't hear anything. I push in, ready for a firefight. Don't find anything here. I check hatches, don't see anything here, so I'll reposition. Now I'm going to start working. I can't work vert because I don't have breaching charges, so I'm going to work down metal here. Get my gun up, boom, we find one. I vault over the side, another one there, and I just shoot at where the bullets are coming from, and we take him out as well. Nomad is a fragging powerhouse. Alright, this is a little bit of an older clip with Nomad in FPL, face a pro league with and against pros. So here, I'm pushing up, keep the crosser up as you push over. We find the fight. This version of Nomad doesn't even have a vertical grip, so the gun now is a lot better than what you guys are seeing here. So here this is a lot exactly how I like to place the air jabs, just like in a little cutoff spot where it's kind of annoying for defenders to have to walk through and I'm gonna know that someone is at that exact location. So placing one here as I push through dining, so I know if someone walks down white. So you're gonna find a lot of opportunities to use your air jabs. You have 3, you're better off using them early, so you have a chance to actually get an effect from them. Find ice cold. We take him out as well. There goes Gunner. All right, that is it today on how to play as Nomad. Just remember, just because you are a flank watch operator, that doesn't mean you need to be scared from taking firefights. Be aggressive. You have a way better gun than any of the defenders, so don't be afraid to shove it in their face. Use your air jabs in cutoff and choke points so you can be more confident in these peaks. A lot of people I see will play very passive outside, and then they'll like be afraid to ever push inside. Nomad, you don't have to really have that fear, because you can push in kind of like a mountain climber. You climb up a bit, and you put a stake in the wall, and even if you fall, you go back to that stake. Nomad's kind of like that. You push in, you push through, and you take map control. All right, guys, hope this helps. Make sure to comment, subscribe, and leave a like down below for more. Let me know what op you guys want to see next. Till next time, peace out.